Well, I'm here at Bishop's Cleeve with Steve Cleeve, the manager. Very frustrating day for Steve because very late in the match they've conceded a goal, which means unfortunately they're out of the FA Cup for this year. Steve, you must be very frustrated.
Yeah, very frustrated. Pleased with the performance and the effort the lads put in compared to Tuesday, but yeah, frustrating to concede so late on. And again, it's another goal which could have been avoided. And on a different day, maybe we could have got ourselves into the next round.
A lot of high balls again.
Yeah, no, it was a proper cup tie, wasn't it? I mean, they're from the league above. They come down and they tried to put us under pressure by getting a lot of crosses into the box, and Bembo stood up to most of them, and obviously he saved the penalty again, so he must be tearing his hair out. But yeah, it's just disappointing to get so close and yet not. A replay would have been, I think, a fair enough result to go back down there.
Yeah, I mean, that's football. I mean, Steve plays so well, but so did many of the lads. I mean, I didn't want to mention Tuesday night, but you've mentioned it. I mean, in comparison with Tuesday night, it was two different teams.
Yeah, absolutely, and it needed to be. I think I said in my interview after Tuesday when I said, was it better to get back into the league or have the cup game? The cup game's provided a nice distraction for the lads. And yeah, I just said to them then, if we can match that work rate and that effort and that desire when we come to getting league points, I'm sure we'll start climbing the table.
But Steve, you can see it's there.
Yeah, that's been the frustrating thing in the 10 games we played this year, Jim. That there's patches where we compete and then we just capitulate in sort of spells. So tonight it was pleasing, or today it was pleasing to, concede late on is disappointing, but to go, for that long, they asked a few questions of us around the times when we usually fold and concede and we didn't. And, we could have nicked one or two maybe as well, so.
Well, you know the history of football, and I've got a funny feeling there's going to be an avalanche here someday and you're going to give somebody a right hiding. Hopefully,
Jim, we play some good football in and around the box and try and create chances. So, yeah, the lads just need to believe in it a bit more. And then, like I said to them, then sometimes you've got to just put your foot through it and then ask questions later.
One wins games, though, doesn't it?
Yeah, exactly. It was just one of those things.
You settle for 1 or 2.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Steve, it's great to see you still smiling.
I keep trying to smile, Jim. You've got to. I mean, I love this club, as I said before. And to see all the Colts boys out here again and the Colts girls as mascots. It's their club, and that's what it's all about, Jim. And as long as I can keep them smiling, keep the boys singing, and hopefully start turning the corner and getting some points, I'll be happy, man.
Thanks, Steve. And I'll let you get off to the team now. And I don't know what they're going to say to you, but got a few pints sunk tonight.
Hopefully, Jim. Yeah, no, cheers, mate. Thank you.
Thanks, mate.
Cheers.
Well, here we have Steve Benbow, the very frustrated keeper for Bishop's Cleeve. Steve, fantastic saving that penalty, mate.
Yeah, no, it was good to obviously save a penalty. It's always nice when you guess the right way and get a bit fortunate, but just almost is more disappointing than Tuesday because we got so far and gave so much effort and we got so close, and to obviously concede so late on, and it's just a massive disappointment, but we got to pick ourselves up. It was a vast improvement and go again for next Saturday.
Definitely. And this young man was shouting his daddy. What's his name?
This is Oliver, my 2-year-old son.
So Oliver.
He's enjoying his football.
Thanks, Steve. I'll let you get away.
Thank you.
Well, here we are, ladies and gentlemen, just to present a balanced view from a football perspective. I've got the manager of Bunbury United with me, who won 1-0 in the FA Cup tie here at Bishop's Cleeve today. And your name is, sir?
Paul Davis.
What did you think today, Paul?
I didn't think there was a lot in it. Bishop's Cleeve definitely not a side that deserved to lose 7-0 Tuesday night. I mean, no one was here, but they were better than we expected. That's the worst we've been. I've only been in charge 4 games. That's the worst we've been. And I just said to the players then before they come out to do the cool down, it's days like today where you don't think it's going to go from you. I mean, my striker misses from 2 yards. He's been in the form of his life. Then we miss a penalty, and it just starts to go against you. And I'm starting to think Tuesday night's a 1, but we eventually get there.
Yeah, I mean, I was here Tuesday night. Unfortunately, as just said to Steve Cleeve, it was 2 different teams because their attitude and everything was totally different today.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really want to talk about them, but maybe that is a bit to do with the FA Cup. So that has a massive impact on players. I've got a lot of players in my dressing room that have never played in the FA Cup, and I've got a couple that have been to the first round proper, and I've been to the first round proper, and I just said to them before the game, I said, can you deal with being favourites, because we're bottom of our division. Like I said, I've only been there 4 games, and this is the first game we've been favourites in. and we didn't look like we dealt with that pressure very well today.
I don't know. I thought it was a very well balanced, typical FA Cup tie. Intense stuff. Both lads, at the front, stretching themselves, trying everything they possibly could.
Yeah, I mean, maybe I'm a bit harsh on my boys, but sort of Tuesday night we were away at Hungerford and they were very good. They were finishing in the top 6 of our division, and we capitulated really just before half time, made it 3-0. But today I just thought we lacked a little bit of sharpness, a little bit of composure, a little bit of tempo. It's just little things that were missing, but they all add up to quite one big thing.
Yeah. I mean, basically it was a good spectators FA Cup tie. Yeah,
probably was a good one for the neutral. I'm pretty sure Steve won't say that, and I'm pretty sure I'm not saying that. But for the people that were here, it is a good to have a good game.
Oh, Steve's a realist, and I think you'll hear if you listen to the interview when I played my show on Tuesday night. He was very complimentary.
Yeah, well, I mean, fair play to his lads. It's tough to play against someone in the league above, whether we're bottom or not. And as I said, sort of my lads didn't really deal with the pressure of being favourites very well today. Maybe they thought it was going to be too comfortable looking at Bishop's Cleeve's results, but they've got no excuse for that, because any team in the Southern League, no matter which division, is going to be able to compete. And when you start at 3 o'clock, it's 11v11.
It's the pressure of the cup, I think, isn't it? Because there was certainly some nerves showing out there.
Yeah, there is that. I mean, local press in Banbury have gone mad this week. Everyone expects us to beat Bishop's Cleeve. They're getting beat 5-0, 7-0, 4-0. And the press in Banbury have put a little bit of pressure on the lads. The club hasn't won at this stage for 8 years, which is a long time for a football club. Obviously, the financial constraints on football generally makes it even bigger. But that's not to distract. I think my lads can deal with that pressure, and maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I need to drill us a bit better than that.
And you'll start picking up some real points in the league, I'm sure, to perform the way they've been performing. As you say, they performed very well at Hungerford the other evening.
Yeah, I mean, last Saturday we were at home to Dorchester. We were very good. We were outstanding. And they were in the conference last year. And then Hungerford Tuesday night, they're decent. But we've got a tough run of games. We've got St Neots Saturday. We've got a Truro in a couple of weeks. We've got another FA Cup game now to wedge in between. We've got a tough run. But we every game you've got to pick something up.
Are you down at Truro?
Yeah, on the 4th of October, yeah. So, long travel.
Fair old trip.
Yeah. I went there a couple of years ago with Oxford City on a Tuesday night. Nothing can be worse than that. We left at midday and didn't get back till 4 o'clock in the morning on a Wednesday. So,
some people have gone to Truro and never come back at all.
Yeah,
never been seen or heard of again.
No, yeah, I hope that's not us. But it's a long way to go to get nothing. So I'll make sure that we're set up to at least get a point there.
Cleeve here have got to go to Merthyr on New Year's Day. Merthyr Tidville, New Year's Day. Can you imagine it? Yeah. I think it'll be about 4 in the coach.
Yeah, maybe the lads won't go out New Year's Eve for that one, or maybe they could stay over in Wales and go out. Yeah.
Well, on behalf of the spectators, thank you very much for a very entertaining afternoon. It was a pleasure to be there, and I was filming it, as you know, but I do happen to see a part of the match from time to time, and it was a great spectators match, so thanks for the entertainment.
Yeah, no worries.
And the very best of luck in the forthcoming round.
Cheers.
Take care.
Cheers.